What's going on, everybody? Today we're fixing my biggest complaint about the FZ6, which has to be these stupid flimsy turn signals. I got mine held on with some zip ties here, and as you can see, so today we're going to take apart the whole front end, fix the mount. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to fix it because they're only held on by one stupid Phillips head screw. Calvin from the future here. Yamaha wouldn't be that dumb and only give us one point of attachment for the turn signals. I just goofed when I was reassembling this bike years ago and thought I had it right all along. Turns out I was wrong, but stick around to see how I fix it. And hopefully fix this thing up real good, so let's get into it. I've done a video on taking apart the front end before, but it's pretty standard. I'll just go over it here. You've got your side pods you gotta take out, some 4mm holding them in, then you got some 4mm holding in the dash. You've got two 10mm on either side that hold in your mirrors. And then you have a couple Phillips heads that go this direction into the fairing at the front. I'll drop a link down below in the description for my whole front end disassembly video, but I'm just gonna time lapse through it because it's pretty straightforward. Let's get it. So this nub here is what's broken off on the right side. It's done the same on the left. I'm gonna fiberglass it back around here, just reinforce this entire space. You can see it only has a couple ribs of plastic that come out to support this very important hold for your turn signal. I've just lined up the plastic. You can see I've already tried to JB weld this before, so you can know now that JB weld or two-part epoxy doesn't work for this. So I'm gonna fiberglass the bejeebus out of this and hope it stays. This is the left side that broke off more cleanly and recently for myself. You can see the fins just don't have much support going around them. So I'm gonna line it up as it's supposed to be. It practically clicks back into place when you get it in the right spot like that. I'm gonna fill the whole area with fiberglass to just make this one rigid mound and pray that the surrounding ABS can hold the rest of it on. So for this repair, I'm using some short strand fiberglass reinforced body filler by Evercoat called Everglass. It uses an activator or a hardener you have to mix in on top. So I'm just gonna pry this open. I've already done the prep work. I've sanded the area and cleaned off the area with some paint thinner to remove any grease. If you're not working in an open area, you definitely gotta wear a respirator around this stuff. It makes you feel kind of woozy. Now with your fiberglass, at least for this stuff, the amount of puddle size you have, you put one bead of hardener across. Oop. There we go. That's sufficient. It's supposed to be 2% by weight if you're doing a larger quantity. You mix it until the blue is mixed evenly through. The stuff has about a 20-minute work time. In my experience though, you really have about 10 minutes before the stuff becomes stiff. All right, we're gonna start on the left side here. Yeah, I'm gonna start globbing some on where I need it. Way down in here. I think it's already starting to harden up. Oh yeah, it's hard already. Wow, that's quick. Maybe I put a little bit too much hardener in there, but it's already starting to harden up, if you see. So it's really not workable now. I'm just gonna pat it down, let it sit, and I'll make another fresh batch to do the other side, and I'll get you in on the progress when I've got some. This is the end result. It's definitely not pretty, but it works. I don't really want to get in there and sand fiberglass because that makes a mess and it's also a hard shape to sand. So it's good. Good enough for me. Got a nice thick job there. Tried to spread it out as much as I can so that it would spread the force out of that dangling turn signal evenly across the fairing. That should do it. Okay, so here's how the turn signals are actually supposed to be mounted. I did the dumb, and I was only mounting it down here, which is dumb, but to my credit, I rebuilt this bike 4 years ago after I crashed it and reassembled how I saw fit. I didn't have any instructions, so I made the mistake and sent the top right down here, but nope, the bracket does share a mount with the headlight. So essentially, this sits in front of the headlight, the screw goes through this bracket, through the headlight, then into the fairing. And that stabilizes everything. Makes the whole turn signal assembly a lot less prone to vibration and breakage. Either way, my fix has been holding solid for a week now. I since moved the clamp up, and I felt really dumb. Oh well, you know, my pain is your learning, so I hope you got something from this, guys. I guess Yamaha wasn't so foolish after all. Ah yes, turn signals in their happy place. You can see the top bolt goes to the bracket, the headlight, then the fairing. Well, I guess Yamaha wasn't so dumb. I guess the only dumb one here is me. Oh well, you live and you learn. Now the turn signals won't be falling off anytime soon. They got 2 points of attachment, and that makes me happy, as well as the bike. It's kind of funny finding little things like this that I missed over the years of putting the bike back together. Kind of makes me feel like the bike is a more cohesive, reliable machine. And I like that feeling. If you like that feeling too, smash the like and subscribe button down below, because I got all kinds of videos on FZ6 maintenance. Go check them out if you haven't already. And as always, thanks for watching and have a good day.